2. So here we are going to discuss PYQs of previous year and for JEE main as well as for JEE advanced. So let's begin our session and just tune into and be ready with your pen and paper and let's start. Now first question is, water boils in an electric kettle in 20 minutes after being switched on using the same main supply. The length of the heating element should be. Here, this is being asked in JEE Main 2024. Just let me write it down once. This is asked in 2024 JEE Main. JEE Main 2024. So it's a important question as well. So let's say it. Water boils in an electric kettle in 20 minutes after being switched on using the same main supply. The length of the heating element should be dash to dash times of its initial length if the water is to be boiled in 15 minutes. So it has to increase or it has to decrease. We have to see it, right? Now, here when we are boiling water, in this case, the quantity of the water remains same, right? So heat supplied to the water will remain same, correct? So heat, if I say heat supplied to the water to boil that will be given by power into T, P into T. And this H will be constant because we are boiling the same amount of water. So same amount of water if you are boiling, so same amount of heat energy is required, only time will differ. So here can we say P is inversely proportional to time. P is inversely proportional to time. We got one relation. Now second, again you know that P is equal to V square by R, that is pressure, I am saying, sorry, power is inversely proportional to resistance because it is connected to the same main supply. So can we say power is inversely proportional to R, and we know that R is proportional to L by A. Since area, and here we are changing only the length, not the area. So can we say R is proportional to length? So here basically what we are getting, P is inversely proportional to length. Clear? This is your equation number 2. Now by keeping this thing in mind, what we can say here, that T1 by T2, so T1 by T2, that must be equal to L1 by L2, right? And what is the value of T1? The value of T1 is 20 minutes. And what is the value of T2? It is 15 minutes. So that is equal to L1 by L2. So what is the value of L1? So L1 is equal to, or sorry, we have to calculate the L2. So L2 will be equal to 3 by 4 of L1. So what is happening to the length? Length is basically decreasing. It becomes 3/4 of the original length. So it is decreased by 3/4. So option C is your correct answer. So let's move to the next question. See this question. It's a very common. You are well aware with the meter bridge. So in a meter bridge, when a resistance in the left gap is 2 ohm and unknown resistance in the right gap, the balance length is found to be 40 centimeter. On shunting the unknown resistance with 2 ohm, the balance length changes by. So let's see how to proceed with such type of meter bridge question. Let me first draw it. So let's draw the meter bridge. I'm just, it's a rough diagram I am drawing. This is the length of the wire from A to B. And from here, you know that one galvanometer is being connected, which is connected with a jockey, right? This jockey can slide over it. And this is connected with a battery. So I'm just not drawing the battery here. Uh, in a meter bridge, when a resistance in the left gap is 2 ohm. So it is already given it is of 2 ohm. And let us assume it is X. We don't know the value of this. This is unknown resistance. So we know the, and initially at what length balance point is obtained? 40 centimeter. So can we say that 2 divided by X is equal to 40 by 100? We know that process. R1 by R2 is equal to L divided by 100. Sorry, it's a 40 by 60. It's 40 divided by 60. 100 minus L. By using this formula, you know that R by S is equal to L divided by 100 minus L. Right? So we can say this one. So what is the value of X? X will be equal to 60 into 2 divided by 40. So 220. So you will get the value as X equal to 3 ohm. Now, is it clear? First part is over. We got X equal to 3 ohm. Now, let's move to the second part on shunting the unknown resistance. Now, we are shunting the unknown resistance with 2 ohm. Which one is unknown? Definitely this X is unknown. So, we are shunting it with a 2 ohm resistance. This is 2 ohm. And we know already we know the value of X. We calculated it. It is 3 ohm. So, its equivalent will come out to be. So, in this case, the equivalent of this resistance will come out to be 3 into 2, 6 divided by 3 plus 2, that is 6 by 5 ohm. Now again we will do the same procedure. We will follow the same procedure, same तरीके से उसको solve करना है. So can we say this one 2 divided by 6 by 5 is equal to, लेंथ नहीं पता है तो लेंथ को L कंसीडर कर लेते हैं और इसमें 100 माइनस L लिख देते हैं. क्या सही है? सो यहां से जो वैल्यू आ जाएगा वो होगा 5 by 3 is equal to L divided by 100 minus L. चलो अब आगे देखते हैं. अब इसको सिर्फ सिंप्लीफाई करना है, सॉल्व करना है. तो विल गेट 500 minus 5L, that is equal to 3L. So 8L is equal to 500. So what is the value of L? That is 500 by 80, which will come out to be 62.5 centimeter, right? But there is one catch. Just be very careful when you are reading the question. Here the chances of making mistake is maximum. You know, what is the difference between changes by and changes to? Changes by means up to what length it has increased or decreased. Changes to means this value we are talking about. Changes to 40 centimeter changes to 62.5. If it is 2, your answer is 62.5 centimeter. If it is 2. But if it is by, your answer will be the difference of the original and the final. Clear? So changes by means, what is your delta L here? Delta L will be equal to 62.5 minus 40. So basically it is 22.5 centimeter. So maximum students are making mistakes in this step. So it is 22.5 centimeter. So answer is not 62.5. The answer is 22.5. You have to be very careful when you are reading the question, whether it is changes to or it is changes by. Clear? Now let's move to the next one. I hope this question is pretty clear because I chosen this question only because of this statement. Next, let's move to the next one. Okay, when a potential difference V is applied, it's a very easy question. It's a two-step question. when a potential difference V is applied across a wire of resistance R, it dissipates energy at a rate W. It is dissipating energy at a rate W. Fine. If the wire is cut into two halves and these halves are connected mutually parallel across the same supply, the energy dissipation rate will be. Let us assume, let me draw a very simple diagram to make you understand. एक छोटा सा डायग्राम बनाते हैं समझाने के लिए. चलो, एक वायर है जो इस रेजिस्टेंस के फॉर्म में, और इससे बेटर है, लेट्स डू वन थिंग. मैंने एक कंडक्टिंग वायर ले लिया, ठीक है, और इसको कनेक्ट कर दिया एक पोटेंशियल V से. इस कंडक्टिंग वायर का रेजिस्टेंस R है. सो क्या हो जाएगा? पावर इज इक्वल टू V square by R, right? And what is the value of P? It is W. So W is equal to V square by R. Now it is equation number 1. Now the same wire is being cut. इसको दो भाग में इसको डिवाइड कर रहे हैं. एक रेजिस्टेंस वायर यहाँ पे है and it is being connected parallelly. So एक को यहाँ parallelly कनेक्ट कर दो, ठीक है ना. दोनों रेजिस्टेंस वायर है and it is connected with the same supply V. अच्छा, इसका रेजिस्टेंस क्या हो जाएगा बोलो? R/2. इसका रेजिस्टेंस क्या होगा? R/2. So what is its R equivalent in this case? So R equivalent in this case will be equal to R/4. Right? After getting R equivalent मिलने के बाद क्या? Again can we write P dash is equal to V square by R dash. भाई V तो सेम है ना, दोनों तो सेम सोर्स से कनेक्टेड है. And in this case let us assume it is W dash and we have to find out the value of this W dash. इस W dash का ही वैल्यू निकालना है. W dash को क्या लिख दो? V square and R dash, यही तो है R dash मेरा. मतलब इस केस में जो नेट रेजिस्टेंस हो रहा है वही मेरा R dash है. सो यहाँ पे R dash का वैल्यू क्या हो गया? R/4. R/4. सो यहाँ से W dash क्या आ गया? V square 4V square divided by R, and you know that the value of this V square by R is what? W. So what we are getting? W dash is equal to 4W. This is our final answer. So which one is correct? Option B is correct. Clear? Now let's move to our next one. I hope this question is easy and it's clear to you. Let's move to the next part. Fine. The deflection in moving coil galvanometer falls from 25 divisions to 5 division when a shunt of 24 ohm is applied. The resistance of galvanometer coil will be. You have to find out the resistance of the galvanometer. This question is a little bit confusing, you can say, if you are not following the proper pattern. शुरू करते हैं इसको. साथ में सॉल्व करते चलो. If possible, pause the video, solve it, and then again you can come back for the solution. So let's do it. Let's see the solution now. If you have tried and if you are not getting the answer. So in this case, सबसे पहले देखो, पहले केस में क्या हो रहा है? करंट फ्लो हो रहा है. सपोज आई करंट फ्लो हो रहा है. ये गैल्वेनोमीटर है. दिस इज अ गैल्वेनोमीटर, राइट. अब गैल्वेनोमीटर में डिफ्लेक्शन कितना हो रहा है? जब आई करंट फ्लो हो रहा है तो डिफ्लेक्शन हो रहा है 25 डिविजन्स. लेट, इस केस में मान लेते हैं, लेट x is the current, x is the current needed for unit deflection. Current needed for unit deflection. मतलब x क्या है? करंट जो जरूरत है एक यूनिट के डिफ्लेक्शन के लिए, उसको मैंने कर लिया. और यू कैन कर सकते, एक ये भी कर सकते हो, करंट पर यूनिट डिफ्लेक्शन इज x, राइट. सो क्या I के जगह पे यहाँ पे टोटल कितना डिफ्लेक्शन प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है? पहले 25. सो क्या यहाँ पे 25 डाल दूं? 25x बोलो. अच्छा, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा इसको क्या यहाँ पे डाल दूं i इज इक्वल टू 25x। ठीक है, अब सेकंड क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं। व्हेन अ शंट ऑफ 24 ओम इज अप्लाइड, अब यहाँ पे मैंने क्या कर दिया, शंट कैसे लगाते हैं, इसको पैरेलली लगाते हैं। शंट, एक शंट लगा दो यहाँ पे, 24 ओम का एक शंट लगा दो। दिस इज योर 24 ओम। जैसे एक शंट लगा रहे हो 24 ओम का, तो क्या हो रहा है, डिफ्लेक्शन हो जा रहा है। यहाँ पे करंट कितना जा रहा है, 5x करंट जा रहा है, क्योंकि ओनली 5 डिवीजन का डिफ्लेक्शन हो रहा है, तो यहाँ पे 5x जाएगा। और अच्छा, बचा हुआ करंट जो 25x जो जा रहा था, वो तो इधर जाएगा ना 20x। समझो बात को, अगर यहाँ से I करंट जा रहा है, तो क्या यहाँ से I माइनस IG नहीं होगा, वेर IG इज इक्वल टू 5x। ठीक है ना, क्या I माइनस IG इज इक्वल टू 20x होगा। ठीक है भाई, तो ये जैसे ये 20x आया, तो यहाँ पे क्या लिख दूं, क्या यहाँ पे इस अक्रॉस इज इन दिस 2 पॉइंट्स द पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप विल रिमेन सेम। क्या पोटेंशियल इन दोनों पॉइंट के अक्रॉस सेम होगा, डेफिनेटली। सो क्या यहाँ पे डाल सकता हूं 5x इंटू जी, दैट विल बी इक्वल टू 20x इंटू 24। क्लियर है, x कैंसिल, 5 4 कैंसिल हो गया, यहाँ g का वैल्यू आ गया 24 इंटू 4, 4 4 6 एंड 4 2 8 96 ओम। सो यहाँ पे गैल्वेनोमीटर का जो रेजिस्टेंस है वो है 96 ओम, जो कि ऑप्शन सी में। सो ऑप्शन सी इज आवर करेक्ट आंसर। देख लो, दिस क्वेश्चन इज इजी वन, बट समटाइम्स इट विल बी कंफ्यूजिंग आल्सो। चलो, लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। Space between two concentric, this question has been asked in JEE in 2019. Space between two concentric conducting spheres of radii A and B, where B is greater than A, is filled with a medium of resistivity rho. The resistance between the two spheres will be, so options are rho by 4 pi 1 by A minus 1 by B, option B rho by 2 pi 1 by A minus 1 by B, rho by 2 pi 1 by A plus 1 by B, and rho by 4 pi 1 by A plus 1 by B. Let's see how to proceed such a type of question. तो यहाँ पर सबसे पहले एक कॉन्सेंट्रिक स्फेरिकल सेल की बात हो रही है, तो हम एक कॉन्सेंट्रिक स्फेरिकल सेल बना लेते हैं। एक शेल यहाँ पे है, लेट्स चूज द अनदर कलर। इसके अंदर में एक शेल है, दो कॉन्सेंट्रिक सेल है। ठीक है, इन दोनों कॉन्सेंट्रिक सेल को, जिसका रेडियस a है और इसका रेडियस b है, where b is greater than a, इन दोनों के बीच में फिल किया गया। कुछ डाइलेक्ट्रिक, सॉरी डाइलेक्ट्रिक आई एम सेइंग, कुछ मीडियम फील्ड है जिसका रेजिस्टिविटी रो है। नाउ व्हाट वी नीड टू डू, ऐसे केस में जब भी इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस आए जहां पे मतलब कुछ फील्ड है और कंटिन्यूअस बॉडी की बात हो रही है, तो इस केस में क्या करेंगे, उस केस में एक छोटा सा एलिमेंट्री एलिमेंट लेंगे। जब भी इस तरह के कंटिन्यूअस बॉडी की बात हो, तो यू हैव टू यूज एक डिफरेंशियल स्फीयर कंसीडर करना पड़ेगा इस केस में। सो दिस इज योर डिफरेंशियल स्फीयर जिसका थिकनेस है dx, whose thickness is dx and which is at a distance of x। और इस डिफरेंशियल स्फीयर का थिकनेस कितना है, इस डिफरेंशियल स्फीयर का थिकनेस है dx। क्लियर है, the thickness of this differential sphere is dx and it is situated at a distance x from the center। Now what we need to do, अब इस डिफरेंशियल जो एलिमेंट है, ये जो डिफरेंशियल स्फीयर हमने कंसीडर किया, उसका अगर मैं बात करूं रेजिस्टेंस का, तो क्या ऐसा लिख सकते हैं डी आर, उसका एक छोटा सा रेजिस्टेंस होगा, डी आर इज इक्वल टू रेजिस्टिविटी रो, और ये थिकनेस कितना है dx, तो dx उसका लेंथ हो जाएगा और डिवाइडेड बाय एरिया। स्फीयर का एरिया क्या होता है 4 पाई एक्स स्क्वायर, एरिया ऑफ स्फीयर इज 4 पाई एक्स स्क्वायर, राइट? So let's write it down. Rho dx divided by 4 pi x square. And now most of you have got an idea what we have to do next. Yes, we have to integrate it. So let's integrate this dr. भाई 4 pi constant है, बाहर आ जाएगा, dr का इंटीग्रेशन हो गया r, and what is the limit of integration? A to b. So rho by 4 pi will be out. Integration of 1 by x square is minus 1 by x. Limit of integration is a to b. So I am doing it here. So finally, after putting the limit, what you are going to get? क्या मिलेगा? R is equal to rho by 4 pi, और यहाँ पे इसका वैल्यू क्या होगा? क्या 1 by a minus 1 by a, 1 by a minus 1 by b लिख दो? कोई भी ऑप्शन मैच कर रहा है? Which one is the correct option? Yes, option A. A is the correct option. Option rho by 4 pi 1 by a minus 1 by b. Clear? Now let's move to the next question. Again, this question is being asked in JEE Main 2018. In the given circuit, all resistances are of value R ohm each. The equivalent resistance between A and B is, what is the equivalent resistance between, हर एक resistance का value क्या है यहाँ पे? R है. Let me write it down. हर एक का value क्या है? यहाँ पे ये भी R है, 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 R, 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 R and R. देखो इस क्वेश्चन को अगर तुम इफ यू वांट टू ब्रेक, यहाँ से ब्रेक करना शुरू करोगे, ये ऐसे ब्रेक होगा, ये 2R होगा, देन R होगा, देन व्हाट विल हैपन, देन अगेन इट विल बी अ पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन. तो ऐसे करते करते पता चलेगा कि यू विल गेट कंफ्यूज, यू विल लॉस्ट समवेयर and you are making a mistake in this question. This question is very easy. Try to observe it. अच्छा, ये पॉइंट देखो, ये वाला पॉइंट और ये पॉइंट अगर ध्यान से देखो, क्या ये पॉइंट एक वायर से कनेक्टेड है? ठीक है ना? इन यहां से यहां तक में क्या कोई भी रेजिस्टेंस आ रहा है? और हमको पता है कि कोई भी दो पॉइंट अगर एक सिंपल वायर से कनेक्टेड हो तो इन दोनों पॉइंट का पोटेंशियल क्या होता है? सेम होता है. अगर यहां पे इसका पोटेंशियल V हो तो इस पॉइंट का भी पोटेंशियल V होगा, और इस पॉइंट का भी पोटेंशियल V होगा, और इस पॉइंट का भी पोटेंशियल V होगा. These all points will have the common potential. अब देखो यहां से यहां तक की बात कर रहे हैं. अब ये क्या, ये वाला सर्किट देख के नहीं लग रहा कि ये एक ही पोटेंशियल से कनेक्टेड है? क्या इसमें करंट जाएगा? नहीं, करंट विल फ्लो फ्रॉम हियर टू हियर. व्हाई इट विल गो हियर? यहां भी नहीं जाएगा, और यहां इन दोनों में नहीं जा रहा है तो यहां भी नहीं जाएगा. सिमिलरली अगर मैं बात करूं तो यहां भी नहीं जाएगा, यहां भी नहीं जाएगा, यहां भी नहीं जाएगा, यहां भी नहीं जाएगा, और यहां भी नहीं जाएगा, और यहां डेफिनेटली यहां से आखिर सेम पोटेंशियल पे आ रहा है, यहां भी नहीं जाएगा, और करंट यहां भी नहीं जाएगा. सो करंट इन सारे रेजिस्टेंस में कहीं भी करंट फ्लो नहीं करेगा. अगर करंट दे रहे हो इस पे तो ये सिंपली यहां से जाकर ऐसे ऐसे और ऐसे निकल आएगा. तो अगर मैं इसका एक इक्विवेलेंट सर्किट ड्रॉ करूं तो ये कुछ इस तरह से दिखेगा. ये कुछ इस तरह से दिखेगा. दिस इज R and this is R. So R equivalent will be equal, and it is pretty obvious these two are in series combination. So R equivalent will be equal to 2R. See it. You have to see which all points. What is the key point here? अब ऐसे पॉइंट को ढूंढो जो एक सिंपल वायर से कनेक्टेड है. अगर पॉइंट सिंपल वायर से कनेक्टेड है तो पोटेंशियल उसका सेम होगा. अगर पोटेंशियल सेम है तो डेफिनेटली करंट is not going to flow any resistance which is connected across these two wires. Got it? So finally your answer will be 2R. This is an easy question, but if you are unable to think in this direction, then it will kill you a lot of time. So let's move to the next one. This is your integer numerical answer type question. It has been asked in JEE Advanced 2015, where it is also circuit related question. Why I have chosen this? Because this question may come in your JEE mains. All the question of JEE Advanced are not tough. Please take these things out of your brain that every question is tough. The thing is, you have to figure it out how to answer it. That's it. Now just see here how to proceed such type of question. Just try to observe. Let's see, 1 minute. Let me select the pen. If you see the pattern of this question, try to see the pattern here and here. If I suppose if I named it as P and if I named it as Q, and if I redraw the circuit from P to Q, if I redraw the circuit from P to Q, this is suppose Q. From P, one resistance is going to like this, which is 1 ohm, and one resistance is going in the downward, which is having 2 ohm. This one 2 ohm. Then again between 1 and 2, one resistance is connected whose value is 8 ohm, and here one resistance is connected its value is 1, 2, 8, 2 and 4. Its value is 2 ohm and its value is 4 ohm. Now is it a uh, does it remind you something? Wheatstone bridge, right? And what is the which pattern? What is this Wheatstone bridge? And this is the specific case of Wheatstone bridge, which is balanced one. For that we have to check the ratio of the resistance. 1 is to 2, and here also we are getting 1 is to 2. So definitely there will be no current in this 8 ohm resistance. So this 8 ohm resistance is insignificant. Alright, if this is insignificant, अगर insignificant है, अगर मैं इसको हटा दूं इस 8 ohm को, let me remove it. अगर मैं इस 8 ohm को हटा दूं, now क्या आप यहां से यहां तक का रेजिस्टेंस निकाल सकते हैं? क्या ये हो जाएगा 1 + 2 3, ये हो जाएगा 1 + 2 3, and this one will become 6. So let me redraw the circuit once again. एक बार फिर से इस सर्किट को रीड्रॉ करते हैं, तो ये कुछ इस तरह से दिखेगा. वन और टू, क्या इसको मिलाकर 3 ओम लिख दो? अच्छा, ये 3 हो जाएगा, 1 और 2 3 हो जाएगा, और ये 4 + 2 6 हो जाएगा. 6 और 3 क्या दोनों पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन में है? सी इट, क्या ये 4 + 2 6 और ये 2 + 1 3, क्या ये दोनों पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन में है? तो क्या मैं डायरेक्ट इसका आंसर इन दोनों का इक्विवेलेंट लिख दो? इन दोनों का इक्विवेलेंट क्या आएगा बताओ? इन दोनों का इक्विवेलेंट आएगा 6, 2 + 1 3 एंड 4 + 2 6. सो यहाँ पे 6 × 3 divided by 6 + 3, so basically it is 2 ohm. so इन चारों रेजिस्टेंस का जो इक्विवेलेंट आएगा वो आएगा 2 ohm. so क्या यहाँ पे मैं 2 ohm लिख दूं? चलो, ये हो गया 6 ohm, यहां से ये हो गया 10 ohm, and this one is your 2 ohm, और ये है 12 ohm, 10 ohm, and then next one is 4 ohm, right? अच्छा, और ये है 6.5 6.5. now again there is a pattern, right? 2, this one, see this is 2 ohm. See this pattern, this 2 divided by 6, 3, 4, 12, 3. Again we are getting 3 common ratio, 3 is to 3. So no current will flow through this 10 ohm resistor. Again it is a balanced Wheatstone bridge, so no current will flow through this 10 ohm resistor. So again you can remove this, we can remove this, इसको remove कर सकते हैं इस 10 ohm को. So I am removing this 10 ohm. Now it's a very simple circuit, ये बहुत ही सिंपल सर्किट बन गया है ना. अब ये बहुत सिंपल सर्किट बन गया है, तो इसका वैल्यू क्या होगा, 2 + 4 6 एंड हियर 12 + 6 18. सो यहाँ पे अगेन मैं थोड़ा सा ड्रॉ कर लूं सर्किट को. सिक्स प्लस 12 18 ओम, और यहां पर क्या हो गया, 4 + 2 6 ओम, 6 ओम, ठीक है. और दिस वन इज 2 ओम. दिस इज 6.5 वोल्ट. अच्छा, 6 and 18, what is the R equivalent? 6 and 18. So 6 into 18 divided by 18 plus 6, which is 24. So 6 4 2 2 2 9. So it is 4.5 ohm. So इन दोनों का जो इक्विवेलेंट आएगा वो क्या आएगा, 4.5 ohm. तो इन दोनों का इक्विवेलेंट को मैं व्हाइट से ड्रॉ कर देता हूं. सो इन दोनों का जो इक्विवेलेंट आएगा वो आएगा 4.5 ohm. क्लियर है. नाउ 2 ohm plus 4.5 ohm. What is R equivalent here? 6.5. So current I will be equal to V by R, that is 6.5 volt divided by 6.5 R. Sorry, 6.5 ohm. 6.5 ohm. So basically it will come out to be 1 amp. So answer क्या होगा? Answer will be 1 ampere. Clear? Now, if this question is clear, let's move to the next one. This question has been asked in JEE Advanced 2014. This is also integer numerical answer type question where you have to find out the value of this n. You have to find out the value. You can see this expression 2n by 249 where you have to find out the value of this n. So let me read out this question. A galvanometer gives full scale deflection with 0.006 ampere current. By connecting it to a 499 ohm resistance, it can be converted into a voltmeter of range 0 to 30 volt. If connected to a 2n by 249 ohm resistance, it becomes ammeter of range 0 to 1.5 ampere. The value of n is. Now, galvanometer is giving full scale deflection with 0.006 ampere current by connecting it to a 4990 ohm resistance. So it is giving, when it is being connected to 4990 ohm resistance, so it is giving full scale deflection. So let's draw the galvanometer first. It is giving a full scale deflection with 0.06 ampere. So Ig is 0.006 ampere, and this is the galvanometer. By connecting it to a 499 ohm resistance, it can be converted into a voltmeter of range 0 to 30 ohm. So when you are connecting this galvanometer to the voltmeter where the resistance is 4990. So let's connect the resistance. So what we can say? So maximum current, let's take. So maximum current is Ig, and the resistance of the galvanometer, which is basically 4990. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay. So let's proceed this way. Let's connect it to the, let's connect it to a resistance of 4990 ohm. So here it is Ig, here it is I minus Ig, right? And here its resistance is 4990 ohm. And let us assume the resistance of the galvanometer is G. Again, can we write Ig into capital G? Can we write it as I minus Ig Ig into 4990, right? Correct. Now, in this case, what is the value of this one? 0.006 into G. Just assume it one equation. Here I am writing one equation. So just let me shift it. Let me write it here. So can I write it here? So Ig का वैल्यू क्या है? Ig का वैल्यू है 0.006 into G is equal to I minus Ig into 4990. ठीक है ना? ये आ गया, एक इक्वेशन बन गया मेरा. अब यहाँ पे I का वैल्यू कितना है? I का वैल्यू देखो, सेकंड केस की मैं बात कर रहा हूं, तो I का वैल्यू तो 1.5 एम्पियर. ठीक है. और यहाँ पे अगर मैं पहले वाले केस की बात करूं तो इसका वोल्टेज, ये कितना वोल्टेज कितना रेंज है? 30 वोल्ट. सो भाई जब मैं इसको इसके साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूं तो यहाँ भी तो वोल्ट 30 वोल्ट ही आना चाहिए. सो यहाँ पे क्या इसको लिख सकते हैं? 0.006 इंटू जी इज इक्वल टू क्या? इसका वैल्यू 30 वोल्ट के बराबर होना चाहिए. यस 30. तो यहां से क्या जी का वैल्यू निकल आएगा? सो जी इज इक्वल टू 30 डिवाइडेड बाई 6. 0.00 0 point, let me G is 6 by 1000. यहाँ पे लिख लो 6. यहाँ पे वैल्यू लिख लो 6 by 1000. 6 by 1000. 6 by 1000 G. I think I made some mistake. Just wait a minute. I have gone wrong here. So let me start fresh. I wrote the wrong equation here. Just 1 minute. Let me remove this section. Let me read. Start it from the fresh. A galvanometer giving full scale deflection with 0.006 ampere. It is giving full scale deflection when it is connecting it to a 4990 ohm resistance. When you are connecting it to a 4990 ohm resistance, it can be converted into a voltmeter of range 0 to 30 volt. if connected to a 2n by 249 ohm resistance. So that means what? Just see the question. When you are connecting it to 4990 ohm resistance, it becomes a voltmeter, right? So here you have to make it a voltmeter, what we need to do? We have to connect it. This is your galvanometer. This is your galvanometer, and you are converting it to voltmeter, right? So here basically when you are converting it, so this resistance is 4990 ohm, and this resistance is, let us assume it is G only, and I current is flowing. So you know that here for full scale deflection the current needed is Ig, right? So here can we say Ig into 4990 plus capital G. I was not adding this value, that's why we are getting the wrong expression. That will be equal to 30 volt, because we are converting it to a voltmeter of 0 to 30 volt, right? And what is the value of Ig? Can we write 6 by 1000? So 6 by 1000 into 4990 plus G, that is equal to 30. Just divide it. So here you are again going to get 4990 plus capital G, that will be equal to 5000. So from here, what is the value of capital G? 5000 minus 4990, that is 10 ohm. So 10 ohm is the correct answer. So after getting the resistance of the voltmeter, now it's a very easy task. You know how to convert a galvanometer to an ammeter. We need to put a resistance in a parallel combination, right? So when it is connected to a resistance of, its resistance value is 2n divided by 249. Now here definitely Ig current is going, and what is the value of Ig? I minus Ig will go in this direction, right? So can we say here, let's do this, Ig into capital G, again same process. So here we are writing I minus Ig into R, yes or no? And what is the value of Ig? It is 0.006, same value, 0.006 into, what is the value of capital G? It is 10, is equal to, what is the value of, up to what reading you are converting it? 1.5. So 1.5 minus 0.006 into R. Is it clear? So I will solve it here. So 6 by 1000, this is the, this part I am doing it here. 6 by 1000, 6 by 1000 into 10, that will be equal to 1.5, 1.5 minus 0.006, that is again 6 by 1000 into R. And what is the value of R? 2n by 249. Correct? Now put that value. This 10 and 10 will cancel out. So here you can write 6 by 100. That is equal to, you can take the LCM here. So 1000, 1500, 1500 minus 6 into 2n by 249. Right? So after that, 6 by 100, 6 by 100 into 1500 minus 6. So it will be 141494 divided by 1000 into, sorry, equal to 6 by 100 equal to 1494 divided by 1000 into 2n by 249. 249, is it divisible? This 2 zeros we can cancel. 249, 9654. So 6 times. This 6 and this 6 will cancel out. So from here you will get 2n equal to 10. So after solving you will get the value of n is equal to 5. N is equal to 5. Only calculation part is there. Otherwise the question is moderate, not of very high difficulty level. So that's it for today. And again we will come back with the RM series 3 where we are going to discuss some more PYQs. So let's wind up this session. Thank you for joining with us and hope you have enjoyed this session. Fine. So thank you. I am ending this session, and next week again we will come with new such type of content, new PYQ discussion of electricity. So tune